Good morning. Today is April 8th, 2020, Wednesday. We will discuss the vocabulary words for the reading that you will read tomorrow, and then I will go over the vocabulary questions that you have to answer as a review so that you can remember the vocabulary words and use them in sentences. So let's start saying the vocabulary words for today. The first word is peasant. Peasant. Can you say that one more time? Say it again, please. Excellent. Let's go to the next word, noble. Noble. Can you say that one more time? Repeat it again, please. Good job. The next word is renaissance. Renaissance. Repeat it again. Repeat it one more time, please. Good job. The next word is century. Century. Can you say that one more time? Say it again, please. Very good. The next word is rye. Rye. Say it one more time. Repeat it again, please. Awesome. The next word is import. Import. Can you say that one more time? Say it again, please. Good job. The next word is sugarcane. Sugarcane. Can you say that one more time? Say it again, please. Excellent. The next word is feast. Feast. Say that one more time, please. Say it again. Good job. The next word is counterpart. Counterpart. Say that one more time. Say it again, please. Excellent. And the last word is conclusion. Conclusion. Say that one more time. Say it again, please. Very good. Okay, so let's start with Renaissance. Tomorrow, this will be the topic that we will focus on. So it's a time period between 16th and 17th century. When we're talking about 16th century, it's actually 1500s, like 1503, 1510. That would be the 16th century. And then 17th century would be the 1600, which is like, you know, sorry, I got confused there. 17th century is actually the 16th century. So it would be 1603, 1607, that would be the 17th century. Century is every 100 years. And then peasant would be a farmer, and noble would be a rich or wealthy person. So I'll show you guys pictures. Renaissance, okay, this is how people would dress up during the Renaissance period. This is basically their normal everyday clothing, okay. The peasant would, as I said, be farmers. So the women would dress like this and the men would dress like this. Peasants work in the field. This is the simple tool that they would use to harvest crops, okay, like rice. This would be how nobles would dress. Women would wear elegant gowns. They have this thing around their necks, and that's very common, especially in England during the Renaissance period. Rye is, this is the seed for that, but it comes from this. You can make bread and beer out of it. Barley is similar. Okay, you can make some food and drink with it as well. And then they ground it like this so that it's easier to mix it with ingredients. Sugar cane, I'm sure you've seen this because in tropical countries like in Central America, you can find sugar cane. And the last one would be feast. Feast just means a lot of food, okay? So when there's a celebration, which is like a happy time when people get together you would usually have a feast. Okay, so there's a lot of eating when there's a feast. Okay, and then import would be to bring a product into a country to be sold. So, for example, bananas usually grow in hot tropical countries, okay? If Canada would import, or if Canada imports bananas, then they would be importing it maybe from Mexico or Guatemala, okay? So they're bringing that country, that product, I mean, to their country, and then the people would sell it, and then it will be bought. Okay. Fees, we already talked about that. Counterpart, someone that has the same job or purpose as another. Okay, so let's focus on actor or actresses. Okay, so for example, a famous actress is Angelina Jolie. Okay, her counterpart, let's say, would be Gwyneth Paltrow, or her counterpart would be Jennifer Aniston. Okay, so all of them are famous Hollywood actresses who make a lot of money. Okay, conclusion would be your final opinion or someone else after a period of thought or research. Okay, so for example, what have researchers and scientists concluded about the coronavirus? Okay, they can conclude, which is the same word as conclusion, they can conclude that the coronavirus is very dangerous and it can kill a lot of people. Okay, so that's what they have concluded based on what they have observed and basically the research that they've been doing. Okay, so let's look at the questions that you guys have to answer for today. Okay, so you have 7 questions to answer. The first one is, what can you conclude about teenagers? What can you conclude about teenagers? Okay, so basically you can talk about anything from fashion to how they act, how they think. Okay, who is the counterpart of President Donald Trump? So you have to think of like a leader in another country that is his counterpart. Number 3, do you think that a country can survive without its peasants? Why or why not? Okay, would we be able to live if there are no peasants in the country? The next one is, do you think that nobles help peasants? Why or why not? Number 5, what is a popular imported product or item in your country? Why is this popular? So an example that I said before would be bananas. That's a popular imported food in, colder countries like Canada, the United States, and other places in Europe. But in your country, what is a popular imported product? Number 6, in your country, what is a popular food when there's a feast? What is a popular food when there's a feast? And the last question would be, in a century, remember it would be every 100 years, how do you think the earth will be like? What would you see? Okay, so now is the 21st century. Okay, so when, let's just say 22nd century, kind of weird to say, but after the 21st century is actually the 22nd century. So how do you think the earth will be like? Okay, remember now we are in the 21st century. So I would need your answers by 5 p.m. today. If you guys have any question, you can always send me a message and let me know. Until tomorrow, guys, I will talk to you then. Bye.